I'm recording now. I'm gonna go to the slides so you can start when you're ready.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Shweta Bhatia, and these are my fellow group members who is joining with me as our group leaders. So here is it: Mohammed Afnan, Anika, Samuel, and Taslima. Today we are presenting our research on whether health app is supporting well-being or they will contribute to unnecessary health-related anxiety. Another topic is abstract, which I am going to discuss today. Study investigate whether health apps, especially heart monitors, are beneficial or whether they cause unnecessary health anxiety. So, using a literature-based methodology, we are research on that. So, explore user prescriptions, app effectiveness, or physiology impact. Key findings suggest that while these apps are support health monitoring and early diagnosis, they may also lead to hypochondria and data misinterpretation. The presentation the presentation concludes with recommendations for balanced app designs and users education. Now I am hand over the next topic to Mohammed Afnan, who will discuss the background and significance of our topic. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. I will be presenting the problem statement and critical literature review for our study. So, in recent years, health-related apps, particularly health monitoring tools, have gained immense popularity. And along with that, they offer real-time tracking, giving users a sense of controls over their well-being. However, critical question arises on this point is like, uh, are these apps generally beneficial for health management? So, despite their widespread use, concern have emerged the accuracy of these apps and their psychological impact. So, a large number of users may not fully understand the data provided, leading to self-diagnosed stress or even digital hypercordia. Uh, Now, moving to the critical literature reviews. So, our research is based on secondary data collected um, from reputable sources, including PubMed, Google Scholar, WHO, and other peer-reviewed journals. So, along with that, we focused on studies published from 2015 onward to ensure relevance to the current health trends. So, the literature present some reviews positive, positive findings. Around 70% of users reported feeling more informed and control of their health through this app using. So the other thing is additionally, 60% of health apps lack clinical validation, raising serious concern about the reliability and potential harm for misinterpretations. So, in summary, the literature suggests that while this kind of app have the potential to empower users, they also pose psychological and medical risks when not properly regulated or understood. So there's a core issue, a study of our aim to address. Thank you so much for you. So now I'm handing over the topic to my other colleague. Thanks so much. Please proceed.
In respect to what Muhammad has spoken about, the methodology for this topic has always been, checking Google Scholar, which is a reputable platform, also using WHO, and also using the NHS and government agencies verification and metrics to be able to put together, informations which are necessary and important for our subject topic. We were able to come to the conclusion and result that while users value health control, there are still inconsistency and deregulated data that triggers confusion and stress. A significant portion of the apps also fails to meet clinical accuracy and justifying costs for better oversight. That results to 70% of users of this app increase in awareness and control, and 40% increase in anxiety from alerts and inconsistencies. We're able to also understand that 60% of health apps are critically and clinically not validated by the regulatory bodies who are supposed to have regulate these platforms for the use of the general public, which make it a problem for the ratings to be, available when it comes to validation. Earth rate, monitors has only 35% validation, which is not a well user trusted platforms in respect to when we talk about how it might help to either make people to be aware in respect to anxiety and things related in the course of depression and anxiety. Health sleep trackers have been able to get 50% validation, which might be a good one for you know anxiety verification, and also to know more and to be able to control it. ECGs analyzers have 20% validation, which in turn is not really a good metrics. But in respect to the user results and responses to health, we discovered that 40% are still having lingering health issues in respect to anxiety responses, and 60% have positive, and 64% to 70% have positive experience in respect to the use of the applications and data platforms available to them. And with these results, we're able to discover that since 70% have been able to get this support that they need, 40% are still yet to get the support, which increase or have this experience of anxiety even till date. And I'll be leaving the next slide to Anika, who will discuss on the recommendation and suggestion to this finding. Thank you so much. And Anika, you can proceed.
Hello everyone. My name is Anika Chaudhary. Now I am going to cover a recommendation: strength, regulation, and validation, balance, functionality, and well-being. Strength, regulation, and validation enforce clinical certification for diagnostic apps and prevent misinformation from unverified tools. Balance, functionality, and well-being. Limit excessive alert that trigger anxiety. Promote moderate use apps as aids, not replacement. Educate and empower user.
Hi everyone.
Include a built-in tutorial and apps teach how to interrupt reading safely, warn against self-diagnosis or panic behavior. Now I am going to handle the next topic to Taslima.
Hi everyone, my name is Taslima Begum, and now I will discuss about the conclusions of this topic. Actually, health-related apps like health monitors are helpful for proactive health tracking, and however, without proper regulations and user guidance, they can increase anxiety by becoming more of a gimmick. And the study also covers a balanced view. Such apps can be beneficial if well designed and responsibly used. And future research also should focus on real-time interventions and psychological aspects of app uses. That's it. Thank you so much.
No, but they will not be able to download the video because